Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Montana, and in today's class we're going to do a 60-minute deep hip opening flow. This is a twist on traditional Vinyasa, one breath, one movement. We're going to go deep into the hips today. If your hips are a little tighter, go ahead and grab a couple blocks. It can't hurt anything to use props. I love props. And let's get started. Let's begin today in Supta Bhattachanasana. So place the soles of your feet together and lay all the way back on your back. Go ahead and let your knees fall wide. If you need to place blocks under either side of the knee, go ahead and do that now. Just allow this pose to be very comfortable for you. Place your left hand on your core and your right hand on your heart. Give yourself just a minute to settle into your body. Notice if you are fidgeting or wiggling around. Allow yourself to find stillness. Let's take our first deep breath together, all the way in through the nose. Exhale, open the lips and sigh it out. Let's take another one just like that. Inhale completely through the nose. Exhale, open the lips and let it go. Your next inhale, deep, deep, deep. Let this be your deepest inhale of the day. Exhale, this time seal the lips and exhale through the nose. Very good, just like that. Allow every next inhale and exhale to be equal parts in through the nose and equal parts out through the nose. Let's go for it again. Inhale, deep, deep, deep into the lungs. Feel your abdominals move out. You should be able to feel it swell under your hand. And then exhale, release through the nose. Press everything out. As we continue to build our Ujjayi breath, inhale deep, deep, deep through the nose, all the way in through the abdominal. And then exhale, seal the lips and sigh it out audibly through the nose. Just like that. Let's take one more breath together. Inhale. Exhale, release. With your next inhale, go ahead and assist your knees back together. And bring yourself all the way up, roll over your feet, and come to tabletop position. Stacking your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Inhale, look up, cat-cow. Exhale, press the mat away, dome the back, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, belly dips, gaze goes up, tailbone goes up. Exhale, dome the back, press, 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 press through the mat. Let's take two more just like that. Inhale, gaze goes up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, tuck the chin. Inhale. Exhale. Let's meet in tabletop position. Go ahead and take your right leg behind you and then gently take it over to the left-hand side. So right toe goes to the left corner of your mat. Look over your left shoulder. Really nice stretch in your side body. And continue forward with your Ujjayi breath. Take one more inhale here. And with your exhale, take your right foot all the way out to the right side. Go ahead and allow the blade of your foot to rest on the inside edge. And exhale, lower your hips down to your heel. Inhale, rise up, tabletop. Exhale, just lower it down. Let this feel good for you. Inhale, lift up, tabletop. Exhale, release back. One more, just like that. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, sink your hips to your heel. Your next inhale, take your right foot out behind you, and then draw your knee to your nose. Take your foot on the other side of your knee, on the outside side of your knee. We're gonna go for Gomukhasana. So sit all the way down, your booty in between your heels. We're just gonna take the Gomukhasana variation today where you walk your hands out in front of you. So sit up nice and tall, get your heels to a comfortable position, and then slowly begin to walk your hands out in front of you. Drape your body over your knees. Try to keep your tailbone sealed onto the mat. Just slowly asking the body to wake up, asking the hips to wake up. We're here for 3 more breaths. With each inhale, lift it. And with each exhale, going just a little deeper into the pose. Inhale. Exhale out through your nose. One more just like that. Inhale, deep, deep, deep. Exhale, release and deepen. Your next inhale, we're going to stand. So keep your legs exactly as they are, and we're gonna do just a little twist and take it to the other side. Ta-da, just like that. Gomukhasana on the other side. So inhale, lengthen your spine nice and tall. Get your legs comfortable, whatever's easy for you. Don't want to go too crazy here in the beginning. And then walk your hands out in front of you. Release. Allow the body to drape over the knees. Notice how you're feeling today in your practice. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale, deep, deep, deep. Exhale, release. Taking it a little deeper into the pose. With each inhale, lifting up. And with each exhale, deepening it. I want you to set your intention for today's practice. Perhaps it could be just to practice without judgment. Oftentimes we judge our practice and think we should be better at something, or why can't we do this today when we did it yesterday? So try to just accept your body exactly where it is. With your next inhale, roll forward onto your knees. Take the left knee back and let's meet in tabletop. Go ahead and take your left foot out behind you and take it to the right corner of the mat. Look over your right shoulder. Stretch the side body out here. Your exhale, take the left foot out to the side and bend deep, hip meets your heel. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, drop it low, just like that. Inhale, lift up, tabletop. Exhale, drop the hips to heel. One more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your left leg back in. Let's meet at tabletop. Curl your toes under and press all the way back to downward facing. So our first downward facing dog of the day. So make it your dog, make it your practice. Pedal out the heels, sway the hips side to side. Whatever you feel like you need today. You can press your chest closer to the mat, open the shoulders up. Whatever works in your body. Just try to notice where you are. With your next inhale, look forward between your hands. Rise up tall on your tippy toes and gently step your feet on either side of your hands for Buddha squat. Squat down low here. If you need a block, you can always put a block under your seat. Bring your hands to heart center and press the hips out. Just like that for one breath here. Inhale. Lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the neck. Exhale, press the knees out. Inhale, rise all the way up, hands go up. Exhale, drop your right hand down and reach your left arm overhead. Take a side bend. Inhale, gaze goes up. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, look up. Exhale, drop it low for Buddha squat once again. Take the elbows, press your knees away. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, stamp your hands down. Step back for high push-up. Exhale, if you need to use your knees, go ahead. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Let's ease into it with our back. Exhale, release down. Curl your toes under. Press all the way up, downward facing. We always want to take our time opening the low back. Anytime I say upward facing dog, if that's too much for you, you can always take Sphinx. With your next inhale, look forward, bring your thumbs to touching, bend deep into the knees, hop, step, or jump into Buddha squat. Hands come to heart center, press the knees out. This time, stamp your hands in front of you and just lift up. We're going to do 5 of these. Exhale for lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower for 2, 3, 4, 5. Meet me at the bottom, hands at heart center. Inhale, lift up, arms go up. Exhale, take your side bend. Inhale, look up. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, gaze goes up, arms go up. Exhale, drop it low, Buddha squat. Inhale, stamp your hands down, step back, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing or Sphinx. Exhale, press your hips up and back, downward facing. Let's take 3 breaths here. Be very active through your dog. Engage your hands, press the mat away. Drop your head so your gaze comes between your knees. And continue to press the heels into the mat. With your inhale, bring your thumbs to touching. Bend deep in the knees. Hop, step, or jump. Buddha squat. Hands to heart center, press the knees out. This time, drop your left hand onto the mat and sway your right arm up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, right hand to the mat, left arm goes up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms go up. Exhale, take your side bend. Inhale, look up. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, gaze goes up. Exhale, drop it low, Buddha squat. Take your elbows, press the knees out, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, stamp your hands down on the mat, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, hips go up and back, downward facing. Let's take 3 breaths here. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, seal the lips, side out. Listen up. For your next inhale, rise up high on your tippy toes, bend deep in the knees, hop, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, sweep your fingertips, allow them to touch the floor. Come to chair pose, Utkatasana. In your chair, make sure you're really light on your toes, your weight is in your heels, and bring your hands to heart center. Slowly shift the weight to the left foot. Peel your right heel off the mat. Slowly, slowly lift your right toe off the mat, Flamingo Pose. Lean your weight forward, just like that, and begin to slowly take your right foot back. Look for the floor. Crescent Lunge. With your exhale, open Warrior Two. Inhale, drop your right hand down, swing your left arm overhead, reverse your warrior. Inhale, cartwheel your arms down to the mat, right hand stamps down, open to the back of the room, Dragonfly Twist. Look up, bend deep in the left knee. Take your left hand and tap your right knee and come back up. That's 1. Let's do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly heel toe your left foot out. Try to stay up on the ball of your back toe. And if you can, drop to your forearms. Lizard Lunge. Gently sway back and forth here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your both palms onto the mat. Step your left foot back. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. With your next inhale, look up between your hands. Rise up high on your tippy toes. Bend deep in the knees. Hop, step, jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. This time, slowly peel your heel off the mat. Shift the weight into the right leg. Take your gaze in front of you. Pick a solid point in front of you to help with your balance. And then begin to shift your left leg back behind you. Slowly, Crescent Lunge. When the balance is there, open for Warrior Two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, cartwheel your hands all the way down, Dragonfly Twist. Bend deep in the left hip, open to the front of the room. Let's take 5 taps. Right hand, left knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly heel toe your right foot out. Drop your right hand down and come to Wizard Lunge. If forearms is too much for you, or if you need to rest your knee, go ahead. Or you can stay up on your hands. You can use a block, whatever feels comfortable. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand both hands on the mat. Step your right foot back. High to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, hips go up and back, downward facing. Take 3 breaths here. Come back to breath. Whatever the breath was that you had in the beginning of class, try to stay with that breath. You can always use your breath to calm your nervous system down. With your next inhale, rise up on your tippy toes. Look between your hands. Bend deep in the knees. Hop, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, arms go up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. This time, Hook your left elbow around your right knee. Exhale it out. Release all the air out of your lungs and look up. Same thing as last time. Slowly begin to lift your left heel off the mat. Shift and step back. There we go. Look up. Twisted crescent. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And cartwheel your hands down, dragonfly twist. Let's take our 5 taps. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heel toe your foot out to the right. Drop it low, lizard lunge. You can stay here in your lizard if you're still working on getting your hips open, or you can drop your left knee down and reach back and take the bind. Let's hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Release, stand both hands down, step your right foot back, and let's move through our vinyasa. Meet me at downward facing dog. With your next inhale, look forward, rise up high on your tippy toes, hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Let's take it on the other side. With your exhale, bring your hands to heart center, hook right elbow, left knee. Twist it out. Make sure your right knee's not creeping forward. If it is, tuck it back. You know the drill. Slowly begin to get very, very light in your right foot. Shift the weight to the left foot and step back. Crescent lunge. Twisted crescent. Inhale one more time here. Strengthen up, power up through the back toes. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Shift deep into your warrior two. Inhale, drop your right arm, wave your left arm overhead, reverse your warrior. And then cartwheel your hands all the way down, dragonfly twist. Open it up to the back of the room. Let's take our taps. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heel toe the foot out. Drop low, lizard lunge. Always can stay on forearms or drop the right knee down and reach back for the bind. Hold here. Always remember, stay with your breath. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come back up, stand both hands down, meet left foot to meet your right. Take it through the vinyasa. Exhale, hips go up and back, downward facing. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale, rise up high on your tippy toes, bend deep in the knees, hop, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, Tadasana. With your next inhale, pick your right foot up and step all the way back to forward facing, just like that. With an inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Bring your hands through heart center for goddess squat. Bend deep into your goddess squat. Take your hands and gently slide them down your knees, pressing the knees away. You can twist here, twist to the left, give it a little rock. Back through center, take it to the right. Back to center. Bring your hands to heart center and we're gonna hold. You got this. Stay right here with me. You're gonna have your knees stacked over your ankles, toes pointed out. Get as low as you can. Try to get your thighs parallel. keep it low. Stay here with me. Keep your hands at heart center. You can have your hands up. Whatever you want to do, just keep it low. Whew. The holds are all in the mind. Stick with it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, come up. Let's take 10 squats. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Squat down low, gotta squat, listen up, turn, and come to a low lunge. Lift it back up, goddess. Take it to the other side. We're gonna do this, it helps with hip mobility, whew, and unilateral strength. So keep it moving. Should feel your quads burning here. Stay with me. Almost there, we have one more. One more on this side. Squat low, lift it up. Hands at your waist. Roll your shoulders back and down. Hinge at the waist. Forward fold. Very good. Release, release, release. Give yourself this moment to rest. Let everything go. If you can easily get your head to the mat, go ahead and heel toe your feet together until it's more difficult to get your head to the mat. If you have the opposite issue and you're having a hard time getting down, you can always place your hands on your shins. You can put blocks out or rest your hands on your quads, but never on the knee joint. If you can reach your ankles, grab a hold of your ankles and pull yourself in. Try to make sure you have a flat back and you're lengthening down through your back. Pull, 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 pull. Find your edge, not a place where you're in pain, but a place where it hurts so good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently walk your hands out in front of your face. Place your left hand down in front of your face and open the right arm all the way up. Switch it out. Take both hands down. Put your hands on your waist and gently lift yourself all the way back up. Let's get back to the back of the mat and crawl yourself out into downward facing dog position. If this is not a resting pose for you, you can always drop your knees down to the mat and press back into child's pose. I'm going to take just a moment here. We've been on our head and we've been putting work in, so we're going to give ourselves just a few breaths here. With your next inhale, downward facing. Start last and final push. Stay with me. Shift forward into high plank. And slowly lift your left foot off the mat. Point strong through the toe and pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take little circles. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back, three-legged. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot down and open to the back of the room, Dragonfly Twist. Exhale, stamp your left hand on the inside of your left foot, seal your right foot to the mat, and open for extended side angle. Right arm goes over your head, you're peeking under your armpit. With your inhale, press your left leg straight, and exhale, bend deep. Let's take 2 more of those. Inhale, find length. Exhale, deepen. Inhale. Exhale, deep, deep, deep. With your next inhale, rise up and Skandasana to the back of the mat. Left toes go up. Skandasana to the front of the mat, right toes lift. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2. Interlace your hands behind your back and humble your warrior all the way down. So you're snuggling the left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. If you have a bind here, feel free to take your left hand underneath your left leg and twist it around behind your back and take the bind. If you have your bind, let's inhale to find length and straighten your left leg. And exhale, find depth. Let's take 2 more. Inhale for length. Exhale for depth. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, deep, deep, deep. My binders release. And everyone, let's meet back in warrior 2. With your inhale, shift your hands forward, crescent lunge. Look up. Exhale, bend deep in the right leg and spring yourself forward, wind releasing pose. Once you found your balance here, tree pose. Now you can take your right foot to the inside of your right thigh, above or below the knee joint. Hands at heart center or hands up. Slowly, with control, keeping your gaze forward, begin to fold over your standing leg. Take it all the way down. If you're not here yet, that's fine. You can always continue to stand and work on your balance. With your next inhale, take a slight bend in the left knee so you can engage the muscles of your leg. And slowly begin to work yourself back up. Got that part out. When you're ready, slowly do a micro bend in your left knee. You can always use blocks here to help you press yourself back up. Release your right foot out in front of you. Very good. Maintain your drishti, maintain your gaze. And then begin to shift your right leg back into warrior 3. And slowly allow your hands to find the mat. Standing split. If you have a handstand here, this is your opportunity to handstand into chaturanga. If not, put both hands on the mat, step back, and take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. With your inhale, shift forward into high plank position. Lift your right toes off the mat and take 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take little circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. With your exhale, knee to nose, stamp your right foot down on the right side of your hand, and open to the right side for dragonfly. Exhale, stamp your right hand down, seal the left foot to the mat, and open for extended side angle. Left arm comes over your head, and with an inhale, straighten your right leg, And bend deep on your exhale. 2 more of those. Inhale. Exhale, deep, deep, deep. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find depth. Firm up through the right foot. Skandasana to the back of the mat. With your inhale, take it to the front. And all the way up, 5-pointed star. Exhale into warrior 2. Interlace your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders back. Stay proud through your chest. Look up. And leading with the heart, humble your warrior. Try to nuzzle your shoulder to the inside of your knee. And if it's available for you, reach through and take the bind. With your next inhale, straighten your left leg. And exhale, find depth. 2 more of these. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend deep. Inhale, last time. Exhale, release. Your next inhale, come all the way back up. Let's all meet in warrior 2. Inhale, crescent. Bend deep in the back knee and spring forward into wind releasing pose. Very good. Engage through the left leg. Find a point of focus in front of you. Let's take tree pose. When you have tree pose, bring your hands to heart center. If it's in your practice, slowly begin to fold over. All the way down. Keeping a slight micro bend in the left knee. You don't want to lock the left knee totally out where you're just sitting in your joint. This is an excellent place for blocks. One more breath here. Exhale, release. Your next inhale, engage through the core. And very gently, very slowly, bring yourself back up. Release your foot out in front of you. Kick your right foot behind you and gently hinge at the waist for warrior 3. Slowly begin to drop your hands to the mat for standing split. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down, and let's work through our vinyasa. Meet me back at downward facing. We're going to take the whole thing one more time. I know you can see we are facing the opposite direction, so fun little trick there. Let's start from the beginning. Take 2 more breaths here. One more, inhale through the nose. Exhale, release. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Left leg lifts. Give me 5 pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 5 circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back, 3-legged. Bend the knee, open the hip. With your exhale, knee to nose. Stamp your left foot down and open your left arm up, Dragonfly Twist to the front of the room. Exhale, stamp your left hand down, seal the back foot, and open up, extended side angle. Let's take our 3 leg bends. I don't know what to call them. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, deepen into the pose. Inhale, strengthen and lengthen. Exhale, bend deep. One more. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, take it down. With your inhale, Skandasana to the right, and then Skandasana to the left. And inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2. With your inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Try to get the heel of your hands touching. Gaze up. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Snuggle the right shoulder into the right knee, underneath the right knee if possible. Binders, let's take our bind. Straighten your right leg and bend into it. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, deepen. Go ahead and release. Let's meet back in Warrior Two. With your inhale, shift forward, Crescent Lunge. Exhale, bend deep in the knee. And with an inhale, rise up strong, wind releasing pose. Balancing postures are always the most difficult. They take intense focus. So stay with me. Tree pose. You have the option, bring your hands to heart center, or take your hands up, or forward fold. If you're gonna fold, let's fold together. All the way down, keeping that little micro bend in the right knee. Very good. Wherever you are today in your practice is perfect. Go ahead and bend in the right knee. And slowly, with control, begin to lift yourself back up. Take the left knee out in front of you and slide the left foot back. Come into Warrior Three. With control, start to lower down into standing split. Can you take the bind this time and grab right hand around right ankle, or perhaps both hands around the ankle, which I'm not going to do today on camera. One more inhale. Exhale, release for Chaturanga. Let's meet in downward facing. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Last time. Inhale, shift forward, high plank position. Lift your right foot, point the toe, and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift it back. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale to open it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stamp your right foot down. Open your right arm to the front of the mat, Dragonfly. Exhale, step your right hand down, seal the back foot down, and lift your left arm up, extended side angle. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find depth. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Skandasana to the back. Skandasana to the front. And with your inhale, rise up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Notice if you are getting closer and closer and closer here. Are you starting to feel like your shoulder can nuzzle underneath your knee? Are you starting to feel like you can begin to take the bind? And of course, those of you who are birds of paradise, you can go for it. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend deep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen and straighten. Exhale, deepen into the pose. Your next inhale, let's meet Warrior Two. Take your exhale here. Inhale, swing your arms forward, Crescent Lunge. Bend deep in the right knee and spring yourself forward. Bend deep in the right knee and spring yourself forward with grace as much as you can. Wind releasing pose. Last time here, guys. Give it all you've got. Tree pose. You can take the right foot into the front hip crease. slowly begin to lower. All the way down. Perhaps you can get your knee, your nose to touch your knee this time. Perhaps you can take the bind wherever you are in your practice. Gently allow a small micro bend in the left knee. Ground down through the left foot, engage through the core, and lift yourself back up. Release the right foot in front of you. And then slowly, with grace, kick the right foot back for warrior three. Hold here, and release for standing split. If you took the bind on the other side, try to take the bind on this side. We want everything to be as even as possible in yoga. I know that that's pretty much impossible. We all have stronger sides or more flexible sides, but we strive to have everything be even. One more breath here. My handstanders can bring it on down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Let's come to seated position on our mat. You can face whichever way you want to. We ended up facing the back of the mat. Let's lay all the way down on our back. Go ahead and take your feet flat on the mat and take your left ankle over your right knee. Lift your leg up, interlace your left arm through, and pull the knee towards you. With each inhale, lengthening. With each exhale, drawing it in a little more. Deep, 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 deep. Inhale, release and find space. Exhale, find just a little more depth than you did the last time. Inhale, find space. Exhale, draw it in. Try to keep your tailbone to the mat. Don't roll yourself up like a roly-poly. Exhale, release your right leg down and bring your left knee up into your armpit. And then if possible, grab opposite elbows. Just keep the left leg pulled up tight. And then release the left leg up for half happy baby. So grip from the outer edge of your foot and gently begin to pull the left knee down. Take your right hand on your right hip. So you're making sure your hips are sealed onto the mat. This right hip's not going to creep up. And you're gently pulling the left hip down. Very good. Let's take 3 more breaths here. That's 2. 1 more breath through the nose. Exhale, seal the lips side out. And release. Now take your right foot into your right elbow crease, if that's available for you, and then take your left arm around the outside. So you're kind of like you're cradling a baby, and just gently rock back and forth here. If this is not available in your practice yet, don't worry about it. Just do what you can. And then release. Let's come back to the beginning. Feet flat. You're going to take your right ankle over your left knee. Interlace your hands over the left knee and pull it towards you. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, find length. And exhale, find depth. Pull, 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 pull. Release. Release your left leg all the way down and take your right knee into your right armpit. So it's kind of pulled to the side of your rib cage. And then you can interlace your fingers over the knee, or you can grab opposite elbows over the knee. I kind of like to interlace my fingers, honestly, and pull it up into your armpit here. Make sure your left leg is lengthened all the way down, the left hip's plugged in. And then take the half happy baby. So pull your right knee on the outside of your rib cage. Keep your hips sealed down. And then pull the right leg down. You don't have to make this uncomfortable. We've already done the hard work. So let this feel comfortable for you. We're here for 3. 2. And 1. Release. Let's cradle our foot. So you might be able to see better from this angle. Take the blade of your foot and put it in the crease of your elbow. And then you just take the other side like you're cradling a baby. And rock back and forth. You're still trying to keep the left leg down. We're loosening up the hip joint here. Finding a little mobility in the hips. And release. Allow your feet to fall all the way down on the mat. Hips with distance, toes falling out, palms facing up. Shavasana. When you're ready, go ahead and turn on your side. And use whatever hand to press yourself up into a seated position. Come to easy seat. You can allow your eyes to flutter open. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope your hips feel nice and loose, and I hope you got an excellent workout today. I'll see you next time.